but we were super excited to have the opportunity to come and do this sort of type of share out because we don't have a physical space that we could bring people through. And so happy to share our work and what we do. I'll go through a couple slides, keep it pretty high level, easy breezy, but happy to take questions at the end. This is our mission statement. It's really, really, really simple. We want people that want to use cloth diapers to be able to use cloth diapers. This was born out of a kind of a realization, I guess, between my sister and I. We both had kids around the same time, and we both knew for sure that we wanted to do cloth diapering, but we didn't know, right? You don't know anything about parenting until you're in it. And we were a little bit overwhelmed. It's a little bit daunting, not sure how to do it, how to make it work, but both of us kind of simultaneously said, wow, this is really easy. Once we learned how to do it, once we kind of established our routines and forked over the upfront expense of buying the diapers, buying the accessories, getting going, we're like, man, I think we could help more people get into this if they wanted to. So we are really anchored to these three principles around accessibility, affordability, and achievability. And kind of to us, accessible means we don't have any barriers to who is allowed to apply and who we give diapers to. We are not needs-based. We are interest-driven. If you're interested in trying them out, if you're interested in doing it part-time, if you are just cloth curious, you're welcome to apply. And we serve anybody. Our only constraint, I guess, is being within the bounds of Minnesota, but we are part of a national network. So if you apply and you're not in Minnesota, we redirect you. But affordable, it's free. The whole thing is free. The only expense that folks have to bear themselves is shipping. We are a tiny nonprofit with a $0 operating budget. And so when folks need diapers shipped outside of the Twin Cities, we just ask that they cover that. So really affordable and then achievable. And this to us was one of the main reasons we wanted to start the Minnesota Cloth Diaper Bank, because we wanted to help folks kind of navigate through the myriad of resources out there. How do you sanitize your diapers? Yeah, that's a good question. What is your wash routine? What do you do with the poop, right? Like that's the question we get all the time. What do you do with poop? So we work with folks not only to give them the diapers, get them diapers that are gonna work for them, but also help troubleshoot. I won't read this to you obviously, but we know that diaper need is real, right? That just in the same way housing need is real, food need is real, diaper need is real. And there are certainly diaper banks out there with disposable diapers, but this was a niche we found didn't exist in Minnesota prior to the inception of the Minnesota Cloth Diaper Bank. And again, our aim isn't to force people into using cloth diapers or necessarily even persuade them into it, but knowing that there was a big need, knowing that how passionate we were about reuse, wanting to make it again available, accessible, because we also know that there are some pretty significant barriers to doing cloth. You have to buy the stuff, right? And that's not free unless you get our diapers. But buying disposable diapers one pack at a time can be a little bit more financially palatable for folks versus having to spend maybe $300, $400, $500 to get your stash of cloth, knowing that they pay for themselves over time. But if you're a new parent, dropping $500 on something that you don't even know is going to work for you, well, not super great. So we really wanted to stand ourselves up to, obviously support reuse and combat some of the diaper to landfill situation, but also to support new families. So our program, I don't have to go into this. I said we're a small organization. We are 2 volunteers people. That's us. So that's me, that's my sister. You don't need to go into the details, but we do the whole kit and caboodle. Our program is a loan program. Kind of weird to loan diapers, right? The beauty of cloth diapers is that they have a very long lifespan and they serve more than one kid, and they often serve more than one family. with multiple kids. And so what we do is we accept diaper donations, we sanitize and sort through every single diaper, make repairs where we need. Fun fact, I have repaired over 1,000 cloth diapers.
Wow.
I need a hobby. Is really what it is. But, if you would ask me 10 years ago, like, I'm gonna get really into diapers. It's weird, I know. So anyway, we sort through all of it, we take out anything that's damaged, stained, beyond repair, no longer of value. That goes to landfill. We don't have textile recycling in Minnesota, but that part goes to landfill. Everything else gets sanitized and redistributed to new families. And we work with families to understand size of kid, number of kids, stage and potty training, to make sure that we get them set up with a customized kit that they can take home and really be off and running. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. I think I wasn't watching the time. But the process is super simple. Fill out a form. We don't ask very much personal information. We do need name, phone number, email address, and physical address, but nothing else. We don't ask about income, we don't ask about anything else. We serve everyone. We review the applications, we customize the stash, and then they are available for pickup, or like I said, shipped at the recipient's expense. I don't think we need to go through details, but this is just an example of some of the supporting materials we provide. And that's kind of it. I'm happy to take questions, if there are any questions on Cloth Diaper. Yeah.